Southern boy, certified.
I don't really understand, oh, why they do this to me, oh. Saturday Roman, don't say nothing at all. Yeah. 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 I'm hearing whispers on the street about some things that I really can't believe. People talking, spreading lies over me. I don't know why they coming for me. They say I did things that I never done. No. They say that I'm guilty, but I'm not the one. No, no, no.
Liar, liar, liar. Pants on fire. Be fibbing. I heard rumors around town. People talking and spreading lies. Can't trust nobody who don't have a purpose.
Putting it together. We shoot some raw footage right here in southern San Bernardino, California. Yeah, we from another part of Cali. You heard I? That's where we from. Trig, T-R-I-G, true ruthless, intelligent gangsters.
We are family. Family, family.
One God, one world, and one principle. Treat others like you want to be treated. Ain't that sensible, conventional? Thinking gets you caught up, believing that you're better than this man. Cause of the way you was brought up, nah, it's all good from the squares to the weed heads. We all eat, sleep, we all bleed red, we all gotta live. So we pursue cheddar, spinning on this ball, we all in this together. That's true, man, uniting is all that's left to do, man. There's only one race, and that's the human, be family. Men, women, and children, it's time to cut this foolishness and get our act together.
We are family.
I love my peoples and my peoples love me.
I got all my people with me.
Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up.
We are family.
I love my peoples and my peoples love me.
Represent T-R-I-G.
Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up.
Set up shop, the West Coast riders, West Siders, through go like miners, 13-7s gliders, and Cali's cleanest, no riders. They line of money providers, the bombing skills on the track. Help the G back on the stick, tell me get my serve on the stack. Now y'all know why I put this capital Y in L.A. and the N-P-R-E, a G for the west of the S.P. Go quick as Nestle, wanna test me, let's see who's cold as Gretzky. I spit the flesh on your neck, just like the Red Sea. You best be bulletproof bladed, I stated deadly, I'm rated. We hate it if you ain't related, you get faded. It's simple and plain as family pain when I maintain strain, I bring pain. Devils can't hang when I sing this thing, I'ma split your brain, that's okay. You can't explain, millennium mashing, I get the cash and we do it smashing. Never clashing, when head bashing, the tightest fashion, we in G. My Trig brothers and me, the family Trig, we family.
We are family.
I love my peoples and my peoples love me.
I got all my people with me.
Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up.
We are family.
I love my peoples and my peoples love me.
Represent T-R-I-G.
Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up.
Hip hop on deck, get round with much respect and clout. That's what I'm talking about without a doubt. Check it out. Loving this musical culture, man, forever. Strong enough to bring fools that bang opposite gangs together. Violent weather, rip of blood, Hennessy and Wub. I'm choking smoke that'll make you cough up your guts. Hotties and bodies want somebody up on the bud. If you bone, let it be known, or keep your mouth shut. T-R-I-G representative, meant to give my poetical outlook on life, make them and live. Regardless, believing I'm the hardest, cause I ain't feeling most of these so-called rap artists. I love to make crowds jump like a pump fake. Gangsters getting they boogie on females, making they rump shake, pump breaks. If you don't understand me, better find a dandy or broke, doing bad, we all family.
We are family. We are, I got all my people with me. Family, family. We are family. We are family.
It's right back to the grind for my lowest disease. I promise to get yours in mind. I see you shine every time I look at my diamonds running through my platinum jewel. Well, I see no feeling is living hell on the time. She'll tell I should prevail and excel. Once I'm free back and I eat my pockets swell. The platinum just thinking about getting money. Now I'm deep on my music. I make my rather method cause the triple D. I take the deal that they're gonna do. Think I'm doing. Do you feel me? Probably not. Cause you're not eye orientated. Demonstrated hatred for years since I'm 8 and now I'm paper headed. It's related to the fact that I've been living every sense of the mystery. Eventually I come up with a music operation I can run for the next century.
I love my peoples and my peoples love me.
I got all my peoples in me.
Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up.
We are family.
I love my peoples and my peoples love me.
Represent TRIG.
Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up.
One night, one night. Trouble is the world. Ain't that sensible? Sensible. We are one night, one night. Wanna be the world. Ain't that sensible? We are family.
I love my peoples and my peoples love me.
Represent TRIG.
Hit 'em up, hit 'em up, hit 'em up.
We are family.
I love my peoples and my peoples love me.
Hey, welcome back again to another Talon at 10. How y'all doing out there in the social media world? Always feel free to go to the comments and leave a comment. It'll show up on the screen right here. Let us know how y'all doing out there. On the phone, we got Mr. Raji Pete. What's up, Raj?
Hey, what's going on? Top of the morning.
Top of the morning, man. Top of the morning. So you're not able to see, but the you be getting thousands of views on social media with some of the stuff you be talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man. I appreciate everybody that commented and views what we talk about, because the thing that we talk about is dealing with all of us. So
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
All of us on different levels, and at some point, you may be on this particular level, or there's levels to life, man, and you don't never know, when you might need a certain nugget to get you to the next stage, or where that nugget is,
man.
or where that nugget is gonna come from.
I remember people used to always say, you might not understand what I'm saying today, but later on,
Yeah.
it's gonna help. You might not be listening right now,
Yeah.
but later on, you're gonna wish you did listen. And the thing with me is, although I didn't listen, I was listening. You know what I'm saying? And I know, like, a lot of the youth bodies can relate with that, because
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I know they out there probably, like, a lot of them don't want to listen to certain stuff that the elders is telling them, but they do listen, though, right? And they might not act on it at that time, but then later on in life, they find themselves recalling. Yeah. Was that somebody talking?
No, that's you.
Oh, okay. Anyway, later on, they they might realize that, man, I don't really think like I'm right? That I didn't at that time. One of the things that he told me.
Yep. So before we got cut off, you were saying what your mom, you remember what your mom was telling you. Now you back on now.
I don't know if you get good. It kind of went in and out.
Oh, you were saying you left off saying remembering what your mom told you, even though you wasn't listening, you still was listening.
Yeah. So when my mom told me, I was like 18. Right? I think I had just turned 18. I had just got out the county jail because I went to county jail for a gun. I got caught with like 2 guns and dope. So this is back when, guns was a misdemeanor, so you get out.
Yeah.
So anyway, I had just got out and I was doing my thing, and I was fast. And my mom seen me one day, and she was like, she just came out the blue and just said it. Like she was like, yeah, if you put the same amount of energy in something positive that you do negative, you'll do somebody.
Yeah.
And at that time, I'm like, I'm somebody now, my mind, my ego, and all of that. So of course, I didn't say that to her.
Yeah.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
But I was going through what I was going through at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not long after my brother had got killed, and I was going through what I was going through. So I heard her, but I wasn't in the right state of mind to listen to her.
Yeah.
To take heed, let me say that. I heard her, but I wasn't in the right state of mind to take heed to what she was saying.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of times when we be saying the same things to the youth out there, they're not in the right state of mind to listen at that time that we're telling them.
Exactly.
And exactly, right? So what I've learned is it's up to us to help navigate them, and because we can't wait for them to get into the right state of mind, because they might not make it. You know, they might not make it to that point. It's that dangerous. So we got to step in, and we got to start being more aggressive in our approaches and our tactics and how we, you know, relay our messages, not just with talk, but through action.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that's what I've learned from that situation. It's like, you know, like you were saying, you know, people when they in their own, you know, they on their own. So in that moment, they might not be ready for it, but they could be listening.
Yeah, like we were saying before we got on air, I was explaining to you how there's levels to leadership, you know, and just because you're a leader, that doesn't mean that your learning stops. You know, you have to learn how to lead in different ways. You know, some people are motivated by different factors, and it's not on the followers to figure it out. It's on the leaders to figure it out. That's why you're in a position of leadership.
That's so true, right? Because, you know, I learned that it was a quote that I ran across years ago, that it said, in order to be a good leader, you have to be a great follower.
Yeah.
And people will hear that and they be like, man, I ain't no follower, because don't nobody want to be a follower. Man.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to follow nobody. Everybody want to lead straight out the womb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, right out the womb, they lead you shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, but that's just not reality. You know, you have to learn what is to fulfill those obligations of leadership.
Yeah.
Responsibility. So you have to have a basic understanding, and to gain that basic understanding, you have to have a comprehension skill that you have to hone properly, effectively. You gotta listen to what people are saying to you.
Exactly.
They're saying what they, you know, and why they're saying what they're saying. Because we always have got to, you know, if you keep doing the things that you're doing, you're gonna end up either dead or in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for all of us, those things manifested. That is that life. That was the truth that they were telling us.
Yeah, that's the truth.
All of us in one way or another manifested that truth. Living up to that truth.
Yeah.
If we kept going, if we didn't listen to them, that became our reality.
Yeah.
That we either went to prison or we either got killed.
Yeah.
And so the problem is, and this is those that in leadership positions, this is what we have to do. We have to realize that, okay, yeah, we know the truth, but the problem is that in a time, in a moment that we're relaying the truth, the youth that we're trying to express it to are not moving off of it fast enough. So
yeah,
they become casualties. And like you said, it's up to the leader, not the followers, to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people think that, you know, the people that I'm talking about, that from the streets and all of that, they think leadership is who got the best hands. You know, who got the best hands and who got the most heart to shoot a person, somebody in the head. You know?
Yeah.
That's not leadership. That's just violent action.
Yeah, they
can have a violent action.
They think leadership is equivalent to violence.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's just your propensity to be violent.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, so you know, a 5-year-old can be violent. A 5-year-old can kill you if you got a gun.
Yeah.
You know, so that doesn't make character is developed in time. And that character is developed through certain principles that are adopted in that amount of time.
Yeah.
And those principles ground you, give you a foundation to stand on.
Yeah.
You know, the law, divine law, because we were talking about divine law earlier before we went live.
Yeah.
Divine law was the first act of creation, right? And so that means that everything was created off of the divine law. Divine law was the foundation of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So in divine law, you have truth. The only truth that has been established as such is through divine law. If it's not founded in divine law, it is not true.
Exactly.
So this is how we decipher what is true and what is not true. Because we got to know what divine law is, first and foremost. So the principles that we adhere to must be founded in divine law. Now, that's not religious dogma that I'm talking about. That's not what I'm on right now. I'm talking about nature. I'm talking about that which is natural, that which the universe and everything around us is governed off of. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
This is what the ancestors adhered to.
Yeah.
You know, I was telling you earlier, I was reading one of the books on Dr. Satan. And it was quoting Dr. Satan as stating that Dr. Satan had said, like, Africans didn't have philosophy. And when I first read it, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on, wait, you didn't have philosophy. You have philosophy, right? Then I'll continue reading, you know, I'll check out and continue reading. So when I continue reading, he explained, we didn't have philosophy. We didn't need philosophy. We had divine law.
Yeah.
He said, leaders needed philosophy. They needed to theorize. They needed to believe something and all of that. A belief system, you know. We had a knowledge system. And that knowledge system was known to be true based on divine law.
Exactly.
And when we look at that, right? There's a discrepancy now. Because if you adhere to divine law, you don't have no discrepancy. We don't agree. If you know divine law and I know divine law, there's no argument.
Yeah.
You know, there's no argument. What are we arguing about? We sound stupid. You're foolish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to argue about. The only argument comes is when one of them steps outside of divine law. You know? And that's even, and this is what we were talking about earlier too, that evolved into how our relationships with each other are.
Mm-hmm.
Our relationships are intimate relationships as well. You have a relationship with your woman, and you like, you know, you got the ego driving you, and you like, when is you gonna do what I say? Because I'm the leader, I'm the man.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work. And you wondering why the relationship don't work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She ain't accepting that because that's not divine law. She might not express it to you. She might not say, you're not living in divine law. I'm not going to accept that.
She might not say that, yeah.
But her nature, her natural self is telling her that's the bullshit you on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what her natural self is telling you. Like, you're on some bullshit. You know.
And that's the key word that you keep referencing is nature. You know, is when something is meant to be, it's just natural. You don't have to force it, you don't have to manipulate it. You know, you don't have to do nothing to it. An orange is what an orange is. Now you can turn it into orange juice, or you can peel. You know, there's certain things you can do to it, but it's still an orange. You know.
It's an orange.
Yeah. And there's nothing that can change that. You know. Yeah, you can add some gin. You can add it to some gin, and you know what I mean, it's you can do with it, but that doesn't take away from what it is. Yeah, let me put some of this orange juice on this turkey. You know, it still doesn't change what the orange is. You know, now the turkey is gonna have that orange type of flavor to it, or you know, but it doesn't change what it is.
Absolutely, man.
And that's all we have to continue to be.
Monitored and recorded.
Is just who God created us to be, you know. But there's so many distractions in this world that make you want to choose to be something else other than what God created you to be. And call back. I'm gonna go to a commercial, then we'll go over that. All right.
Wait. It's bitches. Angel. Come on. Wait. We having a live dancing retro. Come on out tonight. Put on your cowboy hats and boots and let it shine bright. We having line dance at Dickies. Dance till your heart's content. We having a Dickies dance party. You'll be glad you went. Step, turn it all the way around. Clap it. Take it down to the ground. Yeah, Dickies delectables, come in and get right. Delicious hot meals that feed your appetite. Barbecue, chicken, pulled pork, and brisket. Make time to come eat and let Dickies barbecue fix it. When the hunger pains hitting your tummy starts to rumble and growl, come on now, bring the family, bring your friends, join the crowd.
We're back again with another Talon at 10 on the phone. We got Mr. Raji Pete.
Hey.
Yeah, so go ahead and continue where you left off at.
Yeah, so I was saying, you know, popping up is nature, you know.
Yeah.
You know, when we live within our nature. And that's what, you know, a lot of people don't know this, you know, because I always make efforts to our ancestors to give to them. You know, they set the path for us. They laid down the law for us. They showed us what it was and what it is. So if we, like, for all our problems today, we got the solutions. We're just not looking at them. You know, like I was saying earlier.
Exactly.
Before we went live, you know, I was explaining that, you know, there's a formula to everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a formula to everything. Either we recognize it or not, you know, but there's a formula. And divine law is our formula. Nature is our formula. Divine by and large, that's human nature. And then where, like, people don't know the connections, like nature, comes from the word that our ancestors had, nectar.
Yeah.
Nectar meaning divine, right? That which is divine. And we are divine. When we realize that we are divine, this quality that we have, just like you said, a horse is a horse. It doesn't change, just because you make it orange juice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And that's just us too. We are divine. We don't change just because we come human. We are still divine.
Exactly.
We have to develop into that divine state, and because it's lying dormant, because just like we don't just come out the womb as a ghost, physically and everything, pop out, you're 30 years old.
Yeah.
You don't pop out like that.
Mm-mm.
The same thing with our spiritual growth. We have to evolve into that spiritual.
There's levels to this stuff, man. There's levels to it.
There's levels to this stuff. Right? So once we realize that it's different levels, then we have to, progress through those levels. Or in mathematics, you got to know the order of operation.
Mm-hmm.
So when we learn all of that, then we are able to link ourselves up with the truth. And when we link ourselves up with the truth, and going back to what I was saying about Dr. Tracy, when he said our ancestors didn't have a philosophy because we had divine law, then now you recognize it because this brother is a healer. So this is why he was able to heal, because he submitted to divine law. When we
exactly.
Talked about relationships earlier, we were talking about relationships, and we were talking about part of leadership is part of, like I was saying, like, in order to be a good leader, you have to be a great follower. Well, part of that is knowing how to submit. Now, a lot of men don't be like, that's what the women's supposed to do, is submit, right? She's supposed to submit to us.
Yeah.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
You're not submitting to a person. You take it personal. You guys about that.
Yeah.
You're not submitting to a person. You're submitting to divine law.
Exactly.
Right? And once you submit to divine law, which is expressed through nature, then you are receiving all the truth that you need to learn and know in order to be a great leader.
Exactly.
So now, the information that's coming to you is putting you in that arena now of a leader.
Yeah.
So, for example, I could have took the lead of my mother when she told me back then. However, I had to experience some things first, but I never forgot what she told me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So now, when I made the decision to be more positive than negative, to put more energy into positive than I did negative, now it's reflecting in my everyday activities.
Mm-hmm.
Just like it was reflecting in my everyday activities when I was on that negative shit.
Yeah.
Now, just like we say, when we about that life on that negative, I'm about this life on the positive.
Exactly.
And so it's reflecting in my progression, in my growth, in my words, my conduct, right? And now, that's how you get good in leadership positions, even when you're not seeking them.
Exactly.
Because other people are going to come to you and ask for your wisdom.
Yeah.
And they're going to ask for you to guide them and direct them and lead them to this, where they need to go.
Yeah.
Right? So this is how it comes naturally. Leadership comes naturally. It doesn't come, I need to be a leader. No, sit back. You know what I'm saying? Sit back, sit down. Listen. Sit back. Right? They say you got two reason.
Yeah.
Because you need to listen double the amount as you need to speak.
Exactly.
Right? So it's just so beautiful, man. Like, life is beautiful. God gave us a life that it could be enjoyed. And when we really realize the enjoyment is the fulfillment of our divine purpose.
Exactly.
I can't make this up. Right?
Yeah.
The enjoyment is the fulfillment of our divine purpose.
Which is what I was gonna lead off with, what I was gonna finish off with before you got cut off is God is not gonna ask no more of you of what He's giving you. All He asks you to do is just give yourself to Him. It's not that complicated.
It's not that complicated. He makes it complicated.
We allow all these damn actions to I don't know what they be doing, but you know, from being in those situations, we allow for all these distractions to try to convince us that I don't know what it is that we be chasing when we be in that world, but it be different things, different times, I guess, and it's just a maturation period that you don't get to unless you get older. That's what I could confess, because you know, you don't be wise when you're young. You might know a lot of shit when you're young, but that don't make you wise.
Exactly. Yeah. Knowledge is not wisdom.
Nuh-uh.
That's for sure.
I tell people all the time, because they be like, "Oh, you're so intelligent." I'll be like, "Believe it or not, I was smarter when I was younger." You know, when I was on the real, when I was younger, I was way smarter. We ain't half as intelligent as we used to be, but we're way more wiser than what we used to be. You know, you know, just to make it clear for the listeners, to me, from my perspective, you know, knowledge is just information, you know. Wisdom is the ability to apply the information. So, you know, that comes with, first you got to have the information, and then, you know, trial and error, you know, applying it here, applying it there, and coming out with positive or negative results, or results that you intended to come out with or you didn't intend to come out with, and just like a science experiment, you know, you just trying to get this antidote right, you know, and at the end of the day, either it works or it doesn't.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. See, the thing about it though, right? When often we try to recreate the wheel.
Oh, yeah.
So what I mean by that is that instead of just like building off of that which has already been created.
Exactly.
We don't want to. We want to redesign it like we created something new.
Exactly.
Hold up, this has already been established.
It's already been established. It's already in motion.
It's already in motion. All we gotta do is get in the car and you know what I'm saying, drive. It got 2 features in this motherfucker now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
we ain't driving no Model T right now. We, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, the car's driving us now.
Yeah.
So, move in that. Move in that.
Mm-hmm.
Move in that state. We have to evolve in our solutions. Evolve in our ideas. right?
Mhm.
However, we can still reach back to the ancestors with the blueprint.
Yeah.
To get how to, you know what I'm saying? And to get how to make one, you can go back. You don't have to figure it out.
The instructions is right there.
It's right there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to figure it out.
Mm-mm.
Just get the blueprint.
Yeah, the instructions is right there. And to me, the instructions are the writings that's been passed down since writing was invented, you know. You know, different cultures, and you have to expect that, you know, different cultures are going to put their different spin, their different tones on these truths, you know, only for acceptance, you know. Okay, this is the truth, but it'll be accepted better if we painted a picture of a white man instead of a black man. Okay, this is the truth, but it'll be accepted better if we painted a picture of somebody that looked more like us than that doesn't look like us, you know. You know, and that may we might have figured out the problem in this conversation, Raj. The problem may be we're trying to download the information faster than what is supposed to be downloaded into the youth.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have 60 seconds remaining.
They're trying to download it faster.
Yeah, because as we're older, we're trying to get the information to the youth as soon as possible. You know, because we realize that the sooner they know it, the better we all are. We all will be. You know, only at the time that we're trying to import this information, it's at a time where, you know, they're not really focused on it.
Yeah, it's an urgency, though. It is an urgency.
I mean, we feel it's an urgency, but is it really an urgency?
Well, I can explain that.
Okay, call back.
Cut off, though.
Call back. While he's calling back, let's get into some dripping.
Do your thing, don't worry about nothing, baby. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, don't worry about nothing, baby. Do your thing.
So, this is my new store. So ready. Hey, this is Danica Ashade, and I'm excited, very much so excited, to announce DBS Full Service Boutique. It is the home of the Drips of Highland and also Drippin' Beauty Salon. We are located at 220 East Highland Ave in San Bernardino. Come on through. Come see what we got. Or just hang or get your hair done at the shop. See you soon.
Baby hot like summer, cold like winter. She kill competition, baby is a winner. She been on her own since life going way. Own house, own car, and her bills stay paid. Do your thing, do your thing. Don't worry about nothing, baby. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Don't worry about nothing, baby. Do your thing.
Finally, I can say welcome to DBS Full Service Boutique.
Hot like summer, cold like winter. She kill competition, baby is a winner. She been on her own since like going way on.
Welcome back again to another Talon at 10. On the phone, we got Mr. Raji Pete.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, so you left off saying about the urgency of us downloading this information into the youth.
Yeah, so the information is already downloaded into the group.
Okay.
Right. We already have it. We have it by design. We have it in our DNA.
DNA, yeah, exactly.
So we have to just draw it out of them. We don't have to put it in them. We just got to draw it out of them.
Yeah.
That's literally the definition of education. When we're educating properly, we're drawing something out of somebody.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So now, the urgency aspect of what I was talking about is that, you know, the urgency for us to see what needs to be done and how it needs. And so, you know, so this urgency, some people, like, I understand the movement in
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Moving at a steady pace, right? I understand that, and moving naturally, smooth, everything running smooth and all of that. I understand that, and that's how we always need to move to make sure everything is going naturally. You know, nothing is forced, nothing is, you know. So the urgency doesn't mean force.
Okay.
Desperation. Okay. The urgency is, you know, like that analogy when, you know, the person is on the roof and it's a flood around him and the flood is rising and he you know, call for help and get help up out of there, but the flood reaches him and he eventually drowns.
Yeah.
So as he's waiting for someone to come and save him, he's like, you know, help me. Then, you know, a boat comes by.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, no, wait for somebody to come. Wait for God to come.
Wait on God, yeah.
Yeah. Then plane flies over.
Wait on God.
Yeah. All right, so this situation is showing you that your head has come.
Yeah.
And if you are not allowing yourself to recognize the help when it comes, then that's on you, and your drowning is your fault. It's not that it wasn't time. It was time.
It was time, yeah. Yeah.
It was time. You just let the time go by.
Yeah.
You know? And the urgency that I'm speaking on is that within itself. Letting the time go by.
Yeah.
Because we can't continue letting opportunities go by and we just, you know, squander them off and wait for them to come that ain't going to have to come because it already came.
Yeah.
And so our opportunity now, we got a beautiful opportunity right now to do a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We got all the resources we need. You know what I'm saying? We got all the resources we need. You know, we got everything that we need at our disposal. And whatever we feel like we don't need or have, you can say that. Everything we feel like we don't have, it's there. We're just not looking at it.
Mm-hmm. Whatever we feel like we don't have, we have the ability to create.
We have the ability to create.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, so we can create the situation. We can make it happen, right? With the resources that we have right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that the urgency is to see that, because if we keep waiting, we're gonna drown. Meaning drowning looks like this. we're at 14% right now of the population. That can easily go down to 7. That can go down to 3. That's, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That can go down because it hasn't went nowhere, right? It hasn't for 50 years.
Yeah.
We've been 13, 14% of the population for the last 50 years. Our population has not grown, right? So eventually, as people start adopting the ideal of not having no more children or not having that many children, if that continues on, you know, because that ideal is growing, and, you know, and rightfully so, though, because a lot of people are not ready to have children. You got to get that right, though. You know what I'm saying? Just be having children just to be having it. That's not a perspective, you know. So I get that. But once we get it right and we are able to be fruitful and multiply and based on the divine law and move in that direction, then we should be growing. Our population should be growing to more than 14, 15, 16. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Grow because we've been over here since the conception of America. Why are we still a minority?
Yeah.
Right? Why are we still a minority when we could be the majority?
Yeah.
Or us here, so that, and a lot of people might think that's not important. Well, that is important because you know,
the society is a majority rule society.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Based on the politics of it.
That's what it's based on. Yeah. It's based on the count.
Based on the count.
Mm-hmm.
The voting rules. Right? So if we don't have the majority, then we're gonna always lose.
Yeah.
Because we ain't ruling. You know. So, and that's why I be trying to explain to people, and I don't want to get too much into the politics, but
yeah.
You know, it just don't make sense to be just all on one side, Democrat,
yeah.
or Republican.
Yeah.
To just have all of our people on one side, that doesn't make sense.
Mm-mm.
You know, if we're on the same page, then we can come across party lines and be like, okay, yeah, you need a Republican vote on this? All right, cool.
Yeah.
You need a Democratic vote on this? All right, cool, because it's going to benefit our community as a whole. We don't have the numbers to just be on one side.
Exactly.
You know, to be just concentrated on one side, because we don't have nobody on the other side to holler at.
Exactly.
When we holler over there, it's echo. It's an echo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
We need some help. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't getting it.
Yeah.
So just, we got to start thinking like that. But, you know, based on, and all of this goes back to divine law, the urgency, the idea of not, you know, like trying to rebuild or redesign the wheel and all of that shit. I'm saying, come on, man, we don't have to recreate the wheel. We already got that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move, right?
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
We already put that together. Let's build off that. We know what divine law is.
Mm-hmm.
We align ourselves with it, you know, and moving that. And start using it in our individual lives, in our relationships, right? In our relationships with each other, not just intimate relationships, but our relationships with each other. I love each other, you know.
That's right. That's right.
We love each other, right? If we love each other like we want to be loved, even though other people have different love languages, right? We got different love languages, but part of that love is to learn those people's
love language, exactly.
Right? Learn that language.
Yeah.
You know, we come from a people that know multiple languages. Like, we over here in America, we only know one language.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got to get out of that. We got to start learning multiple languages. Right now, I'm like, you know, I'm in Spanish, Swahili, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm even about to learn Portuguese. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to start learning more languages and start having a global outlook of things and start having a more interrelated cultures You know what I'm saying? Like understanding other cultures, because you understand other cultures through their language.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the mindset of the people is in their language. So if you speak their language, okay, I speak their language.
Exactly.
Oh, then they start opening it up to you.
Exactly. They let their guards down.
They let the guards down.
Mm-hmm.
Talking to them in their language. You know.
So what would you say your final comments would be on this whole segment?
Yeah, so my final comments, man. First, I want to start off with like what I was just saying, just love. Learn how to love.
Learn how to love. Amen.
How to love. Right? Learn how to love and learn that peace is within. Peace is within. It's not something that you pursue.
Yeah.
It's not something that you look for outside of you. It's not something that you have to attach yourself to outside of you, a thing, person, or place.
Yeah.
That is not love. Because those things are temporal by nature.
Yeah.
So when they're gone, your peace goes with it. If you can't go on that vacation, your peace goes with it.
Yeah.
If you can't have this link, this person that you love, or trying to say that it's your peace, then when they're gone, your peace goes with them.
Yeah.
You know, that car, money, or whatever brings you peace, that goes with that. So they don't touch your peace to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Your peace is within. And finally, we have to figure out how to come together and what can help us reunify us as a people and put a one agenda, not multiple agendas where all these different ideas are being circulated and all. No, one basic idea, one basic agenda that's going to encompass all of this other stuff that we can build up off of.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
That's tight.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man, you know.
Before we head out, the last thing I would, for the listeners, I would just like, you know, I know we hear the saying, if you know better, you'll do better.
Mm-hmm.
But some of us know better and still don't do better. Right?
And on that note, do you really know if you don't do better?
Right? So don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
You know? Don't be so hard on yourself. Just give yourself room to grow.
Give yourself room to grow, man. Some grace. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some time. Because some people don't get it on the first time. Some people take 2, 3, 4 times.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Well, it was a pleasure having you on the show, man. You know, you're always welcome. Just give me a call around 9. Let me know you want to come on, man. And we'll bless the people with your presence.
Absolutely, man. It's a pleasure always. Peace to everybody, man. One love.
Until then, we'll see you again at Talon at 10.
Southern Boy Certified.
I don't really understand why they do this to me. Talon and Roman, don't say nothing at all. 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 I'm hearing whispers on the street about some things that I really can't believe. People talking, spreading lies over me. I don't know why they coming for me. They say I did things that I got them fun. Oh, no, no.
Liar, liar, liar. Pants on fire. These be fibbing. I heard rumors around town. People talking and spreading lies. Can't trust nobody who don't have a purpose.